All right, so you're going on a crypto cruise.
I'm going on a crypto cruise, yes.
So you have been in the CashFlow Concierge concept and program for about 6 months, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And in that time frame, you've been able to pay all your bills in crypto or not?
I've been paying most of my bills for the last 2 months with it.
Yeah, I get it before, I get it before, look, hey, got too many men, yeah. Can't be online, we always on 10, stick on my style.
Again, once again, Sherry. So you said you're packing, you're going tomorrow on a cruise?
Yeah, I leave tomorrow,
wow.
go to Spain for Barcelona for 2 days, and then we get on the cruise on Tuesday.
All right, so you're going on a crypto cruise.
I'm going on a crypto cruise, yes.
So you have been in the CashFlow Concierge concept and program for about 6 months, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And in that time frame, you've been able to pay all your bills in crypto or not?
I've been paying most of my bills for the last 2 months with it. It took me a while to get up to where it was a substantial enough income to pay my bills and not have to need income from anywhere else. But it happened in late March, early April, that now it pretty much pays all my bills and I can work or not work.
Is that a freeing feeling to be able to do that?
You know what? It's an amazing feeling because being a mortgage broker, I have to make cold calls all the time. And I hate cold calling. And I had to force myself to do it. And I haven't done it for over a month. And it's so freeing. And I'm thinking, my license expires in December. I'm not going to even renew it. I mean, the way this is going, I'm exceeding my revenue goals each month for the last 3 months in a row. So I'm just really excited.
That's awesome. So you've been in 6 months. So about how many platforms are you in now?
Right now, I'm in about 12.
Okay. All right. And each of them are bringing you daily, weekly, or monthly profit.
That's correct.
All right. All right. Okay. So when we got introduced, what was your experience with the cryptoverse before you and I met?
Well, I had gotten into one platform right before we met, and I wasn't really sure how it was going to do. But before that, I got involved on my own, just doing things like buying Bitcoin and Litecoin, I think it was called. And I lost a few $100s. I think I lost $600 or $700. And that was a few years back. And it scared me. And I got out and I said, no, thanks. This isn't for me.
I love that. I love that. I don't even remember. We met because of website or something like that. The Now site. Is that correct? That's how we met? Right.
Yes.
Okay. So from that conversation of doing business on the Now site, what made you change and start investing in wealth engines with the CashFlow Concierge?
Well, the first thing was just I'm a real vibes kind of person. I go on vibes and I either get a good vibe or a bad vibe from people. And right away, I got an amazing vibe. And I just said, you know what, this is an honest, trustworthy, caring guy. And that's the only reason, that I decided to get involved with you. And my instincts were right. They usually are. And, they were right on point. You've been always there for me. You've helped me out. You pretty much guide me and give me good advice. If something is a risk, you will tell me right up front, hey, this is a big risk. If you decide to do it, get your money back as quickly as you can, and then go from there. You never sugarcoat anything. You never make it seem like, oh, you're going to make a lot of money, so I appreciate that because there's so many people out there that you just don't know if you can trust or not. And I know I can trust you.
Sherry, I appreciate that. That's a blessing. Thank you so, so much. I am blessed that you're even on the journey with us, on the yellow brick road, as I call it, right? So you're following the pathway and you're even creating your own pathway, which I really love, right? So you're taking a hold of your financial freedom and creating more, right? Diversifying even more in this cryptoverse, right?
Right.
Tell me how tell me how that journey is going, and what are you doing to educate other people about what you're doing?
So I started my own YouTube channel a couple of weeks ago, and that's how I'm educating people. So my audience are not for like the experienced people that already know what they're doing. My audience are people that's new to this, like I was, and just need somebody to hold their hand and walk them through it. And that's what I've been doing. I've been building it slowly. You know, I have a handful of people now that are working with me, mostly friends and family. And, you know, they've heard of me through a friend or family. And that's going well because I feel like you got to have someone that you can trust and you feel comfortable with.
Right.
So I'm excited about that.
Yes.
But what I've done for myself personally is I have been, in addition to my businesses, I've been living off of retirement income, which brought me like $1,700 a month.
Okay.
And what I did this time around, when my annuity got ready to give me another chunk of money that was going to give me $1,700 a month over the next 12 months, I took it all out in one lump sum.
Right.
And I spread it out among the different cryptos that I'm involved in. And I mean, that 1,700 is now, you know, up to about 8,000 a month. So
that's a blessing. That's a
yeah,
blessing.
yeah, it was definitely a good move on my part. It was a scary move because it's like, okay, I'm going to take steady income that's not going anywhere. But where I put it, I feel confident that, you know, it's going to be safe. So I'm happy about the decision I made.
Well, look, I tell you what, I am happy that you stopped playing and you became fearless, and that has changed your life. I love that. I love that you're on the yellow brick road. And as you know, if you need anything, we're here to help you all the way through this. Okay.
Absolutely. I definitely have more to learn. Eventually, I want to talk to you more about the whole insurance policy, using that as your bank. You know, I've done some research on that myself. And then, of course, you know, taking the money that I'm earning and getting it in real estate. So I'm going all the way with you. I'm following you.
All in. All in. I love that. All in.
Yeah.
Sherry, I appreciate that. And as I said, I'm willing to come on your podcast or your YouTube and talk whenever you want to. I love that you took charge and are moving forward like a soldier. I love that.
Well, thank you. And thank you for just, you know, making me feel comfortable about doing this, because, you know, I've talked to other people and I just like, no, thanks, go away. I don't want it, what you're selling.
I'm glad you have faith in us, and I'm glad it's come to fruition for you. It's a blessing. It's just a blessing to hear that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah,
so thank you so much.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I've got all my spending money on my crypto Visa card, and I'm ready for my cruise, and I'm just so excited. All
right, the next step, you're gonna have to get a cold wallet and a hot wallet. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a cold wallet when I get back.
All right, cool beans. Let's talk about that when you get back from your cruise, but I want you to enjoy yourself, okay?
Okay, great. Well, thank you for everything that you do. I appreciate you.
No, thank you. Appreciate it. Blessings, and have a fun cruise. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Be blessed.
When they on time, won't come to an end. Real as they come, I cannot pretend. I say a prayer, I finish, amen. I had to lose to learn how to win. I killed it before, watch me do that again.